What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Custom Showcase, and this one's a fun one. This is one I've been wanting to do for a couple years, and we're going to be taking a look at the hooligans from the Ruthless Aggression era. And if you're wondering who that is none other than Brian Kendrick and Paul London. And if you weren't a kid in the Ruthless Aggression era and you didn't like these guys, then something's wrong with you. Let's get right on into it. Alright, so I know a lot of people take the Kevin Owens lower body, they take the Kushida lower body, and they make the hooligans based off those because they wore black and white gear. And then if you have a white base, it's easy to paint different colors. But I decided to go a different route because of the ones that everybody else is doing. And now looking at these again, I wish I would have done a certain color differently. But this is the green version of the hooligans. This is two figures we will probably never see from Mattel or Jazzwares or anywhere else. The only way you're going to get these are customs. Now, to start up at the heads, you have the old Jax figures, which the head scans, they're a little big, but what are you going to do when you have no other option? After that, it is I believe, a Cowboy Bob Orton torso, which everybody and their mother was using whenever that figure was sitting on the shelves. I don't blame them. It works for a generic Daniel Bryan style mold. Then going down from there, it is the Elite 31 Usos, their very first Elites, with the green, and it comes with the little tassel on the back. That's the part that's inaccurate, of course, but that is that. And then I think the lower bodies were Cameron Grimes, ringside exclusive. I think that's what they were. I can't remember entirely. Obviously the boots were painted, but you can use Elite Hurricane boots, and the wrist gauntlets were painted with decals applied, so that you do have to deal with. But let's take a closer look. We'll look at Brian Kendrick first. Seeing this head makes me want to go back and make the Brian Kendrick from his 2008-2009 run, because that was pretty cool with Ezekiel Jackson. Was that his name? Yeah, Ezekiel Jackson. Looks good. My buddy touched up the eyebrows and the hair because these were very used figures that I bought from somebody. But I'm glad to have them. Amazing range of motion. You guys know with Elites, it's the cream of the crop, honestly. It doesn't get much better than Mattel Elites. These are decals from Curb Stomp City Decals. He does majority of my work. If you've seen my like Logan Paul or my Jake Paul, my KSI, like every custom I do, even Gable Steveson, which the video just released not too long ago, the tattoos and the decals come from Curb Stomp City. The dude is the best at what he does, and I can't say enough good things about him. But it's these black and white decals. I'm thinking about going and having him recolor them and see if I can maybe get some foil in here instead of the plain black and white. I'm thinking about maybe doing... They had a lime green gear that had like gold, and I believe it was like gold foil and pink. I really want to have that done. That's going to be cool. And now I just need to make the little jackets. Alright, these might not be finished, but they do what they need to do. You got the BK there for Brian Kendrick, or Burger King, whatever your preference is. Then you have the Jester logo with the question mark on the side there. You have the question mark on the left wrist. You have the question mark on the right wrist, or forearm rather. And yeah, as you see, my buddy Mike Alpha Action Figs, very clean green paint job on these boots to in fact match the Elite 31 Usos. I mean, it's not perfect, but if you're looking harder than that at a color that's not matched up, you got something wrong with you, honestly. But that is the Brian Kendrick. Very, very happy with it, because man, I've been wanting this for a long time. And then we have Paul London. Now, these are not the same boots, so where did I get these from? Because these are just like standard kick pads, and these... I don't know. Now I need to go back and look, because I know I told Mike, but now I don't remember. Huh. Anyway, yeah, I want to do the gold foil and the pink with the green. The black and white is perfect for what we were having done here. But, you know, once you finish a custom, you always are going to want to do things differently. It's how it is, honestly. Same thing here. You got the PL for Paul London, or what else could PL be? Pretty Liar. We'll go with Pretty Liar. Isn't that a Pretty Little Liars is a girl shirt? Yeah. You got the question mark on the right forearm. You got the question mark on the left forearm. You got the Hooligan Jester logo here with the question mark in the middle. And then, of course, you had the Usos tassel hanging out the back. But, I mean, it is what it is. Now, in order to make this Paul London better, I would have preferred to have, honestly, to make this team better. I'm limited with head sculpts because that's just how it is. I would like to have a shorter hair Brian Kendrick, because that would match what I have in my head for the Hooligans. And as far as Paul London goes, I would really like to have longer hair with a beard, because he did have that. Now, if you're going to want to put titles with them on your shelves, which I highly recommend, you're going to be looking for these SmackDown tag team titles from back in the day. These are hard to track down. I only have 3 in my collection. I actually did a full run through yesterday. But these guys held the record for the longest championship reign before the New Day broke it. And then before the Usos broke it. Didn't the Usos break it? I think so. Oh man, I'm messing up. Anyway, they held the tag team championships for a long time. This is the WWE Tag Team Championships. But they also held the Raw version, which was the World Tag Team Championships. I don't have these displayed on anybody on my shelves, so I might throw them up with them, but I might just have to pick up another SmackDown title, because 2 more Ruthless Aggression customs in my collection I'm never taking the tag titles off of, because I don't know why I have such a fascination with my men Deuce and Domino, which is, I mean, this just screams 2007, 2008. Maybe it's just me. You can also pair these guys up with the Hardy Boys or Nitro and Mercury, because they had that amazing ladder match at Armageddon 06, the one where Joey Mercury had his face just obliterated. It was the Hooligans, the Hardy Boys, Nitro and Mercury, and it was William Regal and Dave Taylor. But Deuce and Domino fit the time period that I'm looking for exactly. I do like the look of this a lot, and now I really want to know what they look like with the Hardy Boys too, but I'm not going to go dig them out, because my Hardy's figures take up a whole entire drawer in my collection. But you definitely need to get the SmackDown tag titles with these guys. And now I have to go and buy another one, which is going to be expensive. But that is going to be it for my review of Paul London and Brian Kendrick, the Hooligans. I never really remember them being called the Hooligans. I always remember them just being London and Kendrick. But I don't think Brian Kendrick's coming back to WWE. I know Paul London's never coming back to WWE. So if you want these amazing figures, they are going to have to be customs in your collection. But that is going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.